So I'm backpacking on a PCT Shakedown hike, but I feel like there's a bit of drama because I'm going during the government shutdown in a national park. Yeah, so the park is open, campsites are open, but there are no rangers, there's no way of getting a permit. So I was really concerned and I didn't know if I wanted to actually go or not because I didn't want to add to the impact. So I thought about it and finally decided that I was going to go and that I was going to take 2 trash bags with me and just hike out as much trash as I could find. I just hope that way I'm reducing impact and not adding to it, because a lot of the parks have been getting trashed with nobody there to regulate it. It's like martial law for national parks. I'm also a little bit concerned about not getting a campsite because I was going to get a walk-up permit to a specific campsite, and normally I would show up like just as it opened to make sure that I get it. But now who knows, like there could be 8 people all vying for the same campsite. So I really debated that too, and finally just decided that I was going to go because the campsite that I'm going for is right by the ocean. It has a huge beach. So if I don't get the campsite, I think I'll just camp on the sand. And I feel like that also doesn't have a lot of impact since it's just sand and it's not going to destroy anything. And obviously I'm going to be following all leave no trace principles and stuff. So I'm hoping that while I'm training, I'm also doing something good for the park rather than me being part of the problem. But yeah. So trash situation is looking pretty good, although there's a shoe, so pack that out. It's full though. That one's still okay. Let's check out the bathroom. Oh, locked, just like I thought. And here's the sign. Also, as an update, I think I'm leaning against using this pack for the PCT. Right now it feels great, but I also have a really light pack. I mean, I didn't weigh it, but it's less than 25 for sure, and I would guess it's like 20. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel as good as I would hope it to when it's like 35 pounds, and that is what I would often have. Plus, I think it is a little bit too small, so it's supposed to rest like on top of my hips, the hip belt, but instead it's like a little bit higher than it's supposed to be. So yeah, so I don't know, I think I'll probably take my Atmos, even though it really boosts up my base weight, and maybe just keep this for these kind of trips where I can have a really light pack, or even sell it. I don't really know. I'm also testing out my new Ghost Whisperer jacket, all my rain gear. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and maybe during the night, and also my Nitecore, I forget what it's called, but I'll show you later. I'm excited about that lamp. It looks really good, so I'm testing that out too. So another thing I forgot to tell you that I'm going to be trying out for the first time, but that I'm not going to show you, is a pStyle. Basically, I want a prosthetic penis. I'm super jealous of guys, so we're going to test this out. I don't know, I'm a little bit iffy on the hygiene of it. Like, I think it's a little gross that you have to so you have to take it out of the bag first, obviously, and then once you use it, you shake it out and put it back into the bag, and then later you wash it and wash the bag and stuff like that. That's kind of gross to me. Like, I understand pee is sterile, but still kind of gross. But on the other hand, I guess that's what guys do too. Shake it out. So, wish me luck. Okay, it's pretty ridiculous how proud of myself I feel. But I am, because I just peed standing up and didn't even pee on myself. And it's cool, and I don't care if guys watching this are just like, you're so lame. It was awesome. Found the ocean. Lunchtime by the ocean and this waterfall. I'm gonna hike it out, but I don't want to because it's really big. It's one of those
ocean foam things. I'm being so good. You should give me a pat on the back.
Okay, so one thing you don't know about me is that I'm really obsessed with clouds. And this is really cool. You call it a mare's tail. And the way that the clouds are like kind of stringy like hair shows that a weather front is coming in, which I know since weather is predicted for tomorrow. But it basically shows it like the way the pressure, there's a difference of pressure and it's coming like shooting in. So then over there you can kind of see it in the distance, which is cool. The clouds go marching on Manantara, ta-ra. The clouds go marching on and on, ta-ra, ta-ra. The clouds go marching on, and soon enough a storm will come, and we'll all go marching on to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm only 0.8 miles away from camp, but right now I'm at the last water source before camp, and there's not going to be water there. It's going to be turned off. So cameling up really fast and then bringing my 2 liters there, and that should be enough until tomorrow morning when I come back over this way. Success! There's no one else here. I walked in first, so it's mine.
Hi, my name is Christina, and bright lime green is my favorite color. So yeah, my tent is set up, so I feel like this campsite is definitely mine. And yeah, basically it's not allowed to rain on the PCT for a week or 2 because I am still way too slow at setting up this tent. This is the 2nd trip I've been on it. I really like it. I bought it mostly because it's lighter than the quarter dome that I previously had, but not gonna lie, bright lime green played a role in my decision. Yeah, and I like it, but it's still a little slow going. It's not quite as intuitive as my quarter dome was in setting up, so if there was a downpour while setting up, I would be in trouble. To the beach! Guys, there is nobody else at this beach except me. I am all alone at the beach. And I am all alone at all of the campsites so far. So apparently I am the only one who is crazy enough to still go backpacking when the government is shut down. It's still 3 o'clock, so there could still be some people who come. But I mean, it gets dark at 4:30, so you'd think they'd be coming soon. But yeah, apparently it's just me. So I'm making dinner at 4 already. Because I know it's going to get dark soon, and I would just prefer to be eating while it's light out to be able to sit by the beach and enjoy the sunset. Since last time, there have been 2 other couples that came, but they're the opposite side of the camp as I am, so like honestly a half a mile away. Like it would take me like a 10-minute walk to get there. So I'll get some practice on trying to camp by myself without getting scared, because sometimes I do. But I also know Point Reyes, I like feel way safer than other places, so I'll probably be fine. But yeah, so I definitely didn't need to worry about other people, and it doesn't seem like this area is getting that much use. So yeah. I'm trying out a bunch of different mountain house meals for some variety, some flavors I haven't tried before. So today it is chicken and dumplings with vegetables. Ghost Whisperer review. It is comfortable, and I definitely think it is warm with other layers. I think it's definitely meant to like use other layers smartly. So like with my hat, Gryffindor, it is like radiating heat. Like I am so warm. But without it, I was a little bit cold. It's like 40s outside right now, and I'm very comfortable. But if I wasn't wearing my hat, I wouldn't be, and I could see myself like needing to layer up even more and like wear
jacket and stuff over it to trap even more heat. But as long as you're smart with layering, I think it's great, and I think it'll serve me well for the PCT. Okay, I want to show my Nitecore headlamp. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll put it in the description. And what I really like about it is, first off, it's super cheap, which is crazy because it's way better than any other headlamp I've used before. But what I really like is, and you can't see it perfectly, but there's two buttons. There's one for the red light, which I'm using right now, and one for the white light, which is so nice because then you don't have to cycle through the white light to get to the red light if you're somewhere at night. It has so many. Alright, so I hiking back. Really took my time this morning, but I'm now ready to go. Overall, I've been really impressed. There is not too much waste happening at this campsite or in Point Reyes in general, so overall people are taking care of it, which is really nice. If anything, it's seeing less use than normal, because I think a lot of the families couldn't deal with the fact that there's no restrooms and stuff. It rained during the night, but now it's pretty clear, although it is very windy, so I think more is probably still coming. But yeah, so got about 3/4 of a bag of trash, and most of it is not from people here. It's like trash that got swept up from the ocean, and like I found a balloon, so that came from somebody else. But yeah, overall I was impressed. I had a good night's sleep, and now I'm ready to rock. One other thing that's been kind of funny, so I brought a pepper spray along, which normally I would never do, but I had a bunch of people who were worried about the people. It was basically like, wow, it's a shutdown, like, you don't know who's going to be there. And I was like, well, I'm not really concerned, but I'll bring a pepper spray just in case. So I haven't felt like I needed it at all. But the funny thing is last night when I was sleeping, I had a bunch of mountain lion dreams, which is not uncommon. Like, I get nightmares like that. But this time I pepper sprayed the heck out of them in my dreams. So maybe I need to just bring it along in order to have good dreams, because that was better than normal. Okay, question for everyone. Is this a normal thing that happens to solar filters when you put them on these water bottles? This is a piece that has come off. Or is that just a me thing? Because both of my solar filters have done that, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm within half a mile of the end, so I'll probably have this be the last video. Good hike overall. The one thing is my plantar fasciitis on both feet is really hurting, which sucks because this is only 8 miles. And I'm hoping to hit the ground running with 15 right away on the first day of the PCT. So that's bad. But I do have 3 months to figure it out, so clearly I need to do a lot more PT and probably get some better insoles, because apparently these ones aren't doing the trick. So, yeah. Sign out. There's the parking lot.